Just for the people that's coming in here that ain't in here yet. Tammy broke and ran on me. So, I guess I'm fitting to put this boat back together. I don't know if I can remember how to do it without Tammy. I was in the house like wondering how this thing was gonna go back together. I'll show y'all what I'm talking about in a second. Let me cut the light on too. Y'all know how it is when you open the oven? That's what it felt like when I come out here. Oh, see, I left this on here. This right here. Cause you don't ever know. You know, like, I'm not no boat expert, y'all. But I know. Shake this down. Tammy broke and ran on me. Man, looks like to me there's a part missing. No, it ain't. Hey, here it is. Oh, here it is. Hey, there's nothing in the pack, y'all. Look at it. I couldn't say, but you had to slap somebody. Oh, see this right here? See this hole right here? See this hole? So, I know this goes right here. Look at that boy like magic. But I do got to figure out how this goes on. Sure enough. Yeah, I gotta sit here and think a second. See, I don't know if this goes on this way or this way. I'm thinking it goes this way. So here's the new one that broke. Here's something y'all don't know about me. I have an ability to figure it out. See the new one right here? It's got this on it. See the one that, let me turn them both the same way. See this one right here is broke? Damn. Sweat in both eyes. Alright, so, I see, this can go this way or this way. Now, you know how I know it goes this way? I'll show you in a second. See that little square hole right there? See that little square hole right there? So it goes to that. And I might have to put all this together at one time. All right. So let's see, y'all. So I'm gonna have to hold this straight up. This is gonna go like this. And then, let me see. And see, this is the old one that come off. See, it's messed up, this rent. But see how this goes in? See how this curves in? So, see this piece right above my thumb there? How it turns? I'm gonna look up this video in a minute. Ain't nobody watching. I'm gonna get off. Let's see. You know what? I don't see that exact part. I guess this is the exact part. Let me show that to you. It don't look like the other one, does it? I sit in the house and start thinking about this stuff. You know what? It still got that gasket on there. So do I go ahead and put the new one on there and take this one off? This reason I like Tammy to hit me. I ain't real good at this. I'm just real good at figuring stuff out. When I was in the roofing business, like I was young, people, believe it or not, would bring stuff to my house for me to figure it out. I mean, when I was in my like 20s, you know, I remember one of them saying, "I told you he'd figure it out." You know what I didn't know? Let me think a second, y'all. See, instead of just going on, I'm going to backtrack and look at something. Yeah, I was about to make a mistake here, y'all. I think, let me look. So this is a gasket right here. I got to put this on. I can tell it gritty too. Tammy went to church and then she's going fishing tonight. You know what? I better make sure y'all can see me. Okay. So now this. And there it is. See me take it back loose again? Hey, I'm thinking, y'all. Now that's cute, see. That's one of the reasons I started to leave it on there, but I decided I better put it on there. I hate to put it on there and then have to take all that stuff off again. And I got sweat in my eyes, boy. Hey, y'all, I'm going to put the grinder on this, but I got to have both hands to do it. So, I'll be back in a second. Hey, I got it clean. Oh, you see this right here? But I dropped the gasket. I dropped something. But I got this ready right here for the new gasket. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it on. You can't hardly do this stuff live. I just about cut the camera off just then. Somebody there saying, go ahead and cut it off. See if I care. Hell, I already know it. You can't hardly do this kind of stuff right here live. I heard my phone ringing over there. I don't know who that was. Might have been Steven. That joker had about 700 people watching this morning on the Double T. I'm going to tell you something. If I ever start talking about something, there's something to what I'm saying. And I was telling him, I said, that girl over there is blocking the hell out of people. I'm going to tell you how I knew, y'all. I'm going to tell you how I knew. That that it wasn't her. You know, it wasn't all just her. Uh, so you know how like people love drama? The girl that was uh trying to get Stephen. Uh she was causing drama on the channel. And instead of the channel going up, it was going down. Now she really thought she was doing some damage because it appeared like that. You know what I'm talking about? The channel was going down. But it wasn't going down on account of her. Hell, she's the one like making the channel good. Doing stuff on there, you know, I mean, people come just because of the drama. And y'all know that. Y'all know that better than anybody. And I know you ain't got to tell me. I don't care about drama. You ain't got to tell me. But, you know, like I kept on talking, I told him over a month ago. But like, even though, now the girl was blocking a bunch of people. The moderator was blocking a bunch of people. She don't like me talking about it. Like, hell, man, you're the one that done it, you know. She don't like, I don't know why she wants to do some shit and then, like, don't want you saying nothing about it. But, what it was is the double T was punishing Stephen. Because this girl was blocking the hell out of people. I mean, double T and Mike YouTube too, y'all. Man, they just are sending people in here. And not you blocking them. So the girl that was trying to get Stephen, she really thought she was like doing something other, you know. But like I knew that wasn't true. I could see a little bit further than everybody else about it. I knew that drama. I knew women wasn't leaving because of another woman saying something. That just made them interested. And y'all, you see, I done decided I ain't gonna. You see, I done decided I ain't gonna work on this live. You can't. I dropped something over there, and I mean, you just can't do stuff like this live. I could have done it with Tammy out here. Oh, y'all get me? The girl that like, the one that liked Stephen. And, you know, I mean, to him, she was a friend. Even though I told him what she was doing. He said, no, man. She's really just that good. I said, uh-huh. Told me that 6 or 7 times because like when I'm telling somebody something and they don't, and they don't act like they hear me, I'll tell them again. Now get what I'm saying. The girl that turned on Stephen thought she was making him lose his channel. And it was actually the moderator blocking people. I don't see a chat one on here, y'all. Oh, and I had to swipe it. See, like, that's what I'm telling you, like, you know, somebody can be doing this stuff for a pretty good while. And still not know. And you would think the girl was hurting his channel by texting everybody and calling everybody up on this. I found out how she was doing that, calling from different numbers. You can do that. That's not your number. And you can call from 3 or 4 different numbers. That's not your number. You can do it. I found out how she was doing that. I don't want to tell nobody how to do that because that's bad business. Oh, y'all got me? The girl was laughing, doing all that stuff. And she's the only reason he had as many as what he had. It was the moderator that was getting him shadow banned. Trust me, there's such a thing as shadow ban. Hey, I don't like that word. They don't like that word. But there is such a thing as shadow banning. Hey, Tammy's got a chair over here, y'all. So it's funny as hell, girl. Oh. Yeah, it was funny to the girl, y'all, that like thought she was telling these women stuff, and I really don't know what all she was saying, y'all. But I know people will lie pretty bad, you know. And like no woman, there ain't no woman gonna run people off. A woman that's causing drama, she's not gonna run people off, y'all. I know that from experience. Hey, what she'd do is make more people come. And she was doing all that in the background, see. Oh man, you ain't never seen one. Hey, this girl here make Blue look like a Sunday school teacher. You know how Blue was calling everybody up and everything? This girl right here make Blue look like a Sunday school teacher. Hey, and you know, I don't know how she done her job at work. And I mean, she'd still be doing. She works in the background. Oh, it ain't like that on here. But on Double T, you can message every person. You can go look at their profile and see what they look like. Easy, you ain't got to be a moderator. I mean, you just click on it. But they know that you are looking. It tells them who's looking. I don't never look at nobody. Myself. Because I just ain't into all that. And then if you look like the sneaky type, you know what they do? You know how people go to to the double T and they get all these followers so quick. What it is they keeping an eye on you. That's what they do. I got a bunch of followers and I don't, you know me. I quit even answering it, answering the follower thing, where somebody wants to follow me. I quit even answering because I just as soon be anonymous. I'm not hunting no woman, and I'm not hunting a woman to secretly talk to her, nothing. Besides, I got a couple that I talk to. Been talking a long time. I don't talk that much no more, but I used to a little bit. But there was never no jive talking going on, You can do it on here. And you can sure do it on that double T. But see, like if I didn't have that experience about knowing what drama does, I wouldn't have figured that out. Stephen probably wouldn't have figured it out neither. But while there's drama going on, you losing people. And in a day, like I told you, they got about 700 people watching them change the brakes. So the girl, all she done is made herself look bad. You know, the people that she's like contacting, because women ain't stupid. Like they see her for what it is. And what it was, she showed who she is. You think anybody turned on Steve? No. I told Tim a while ago, we was in the house. I told her that, I said, you about ready? Let's go out there and watch that. She said, to fix the boat. She said, I got to go to church. I said, you kidding me? Here's something y'all don't know. Man, Tammy does and does and does. But I get left out a lot. More than you would know. More than you would think. And she wanted to go fishing tonight. She said, don't you want me to help you instead of go fishing? I said, I can get it. And I can. I just can't do it on live, It's too much stuff. Too much. Having to move the camera too much. I was gonna do it live, but I would have done it with Tammy. I could have held the camera and everything for her. And I mean, those of you, buddy, you won't hardly see many people do like Stephen. I'm gonna tell you what I'm talking about. That son of a gun will move that camera. He'll do everything live. You don't see many people do that. You might see an edited video, but like, he, I wonder why the chat just all of a sudden quit, you know? You know, like where it don't show up, you know? I mean, I see it there now, but I had to put my finger on it to make it come up. Like that joker. Hey, if you do it and try it, you ain't even got to be live. You just go plant some flowers or something other. You get something, you pretend like you moving it around like the camera is, and you be interested and do what you're doing and show what you're doing while you're doing it. I'm telling you, you don't see people like Stephen much at all. Hardly never. You might see them doing something like where they working at one little old table. But you don't see people like him much at all. Hey, that's why I quit doing that over there. I had to be moving around too much. And I dropped something over there at the grinder, and I gotta get a flashlight and try to find it, because I can't put it back together without seeing what I dropped. And I don't know what I dropped. I just heard it. Oh, that catfish Kyle, y'all. That's some stuff I need to tell him. You know, I told y'all, you know, he needs to turn on super chats. I got something else I need to tell him about the lives, you know. The rest of it he's got pretty good, but like he wasn't doing the lives. They are still showing the same thing on the chats that showing a while ago. So here's what I say. I see Judy say, "Hey, Danny." You know, I got the ability to figure things out, y'all. And I mean, you know, like this boat motor stuff and car and all that, but like also real life. Oh, and people that's I ain't seen the channel where they talking about Slim and Kathy. You know, I mean, I can see right through that bullshit, you know. Did you know they don't have nothing to do? There's Stephen back. I mean, they just bullshitting around and planning on making some money. They see other people doing it. And they know that works good. Hey, man, they just messing around. gonna try to make money doing it. You know, that other woman the other woman that's making videos about Anna, that's where they got their idea from. And that woman's getting a bunch of views. I ain't seen her in a while neither. Because I really don't care about that kind of stuff all that much. But that woman, yeah, I mean, she might have subscribers by now, you know. She didn't even have 1,000 subscribers. And getting, 6 times the view of Grandma. 6, 7, or 8 times the views of Grandma. And she don't even, and when I look, she didn't even have 1,000 subscribers. And you think people won't do that for money? You better think again. And I mean, they don't give a shit. And I mean, you can't hardly blame Kathy about like, you know what I mean? She had everything took from her. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, she can't get super chats or nothing. She has all this time invested. And she's starting over. All this time in YouTube. And like, you think it'll be easy for you to have been making money and then they just pull the rug out from under your feet? Hey, I guarantee you she don't care. I guarantee you wouldn't either. What if you went into work where you worked at and the boss said, look here, you ain't fired, you can still come in and work, we just ain't gonna pay you. See what I mean? If they do that to me, and they liable to get me too. You see this video I'm doing right here? This is a faceless video. They liable to get me. They won't see me no more. I promise you, you won't see me again. And then, like them people that's making the videos about Slim, see, Slim's got some stuff to lose, you know. Slim's already got an audience. And listen to me, they want it. They want this other audience. They want it. Dave was a man. Dave was a man that was on there. He'd go live, he had about 20 people watching, or, you know, he had about 15 people. And I was trying to tell him something on the live, And he accused me over there trying to steal his subscribers. And I was really just genuinely trying to help the man. Hey, what if you got, hey, I mean, what if I did steal 5 subscribers? What if I did? What is that? What is 5 more subscribers? Now, if I got 100, now that's something. But picking up 1 or 2 subscribers, y'all, nobody is dumb enough to be trying to get 1 or 2 subscribers. Go to somebody's channel. And I was trying to help him. But he, you know, he thought I was trying to, I told him I'd help him. But he seen me as trying to get his subscribers. I just left, didn't never go back. You know, ain't never seen him. He probably quit by now. I think like he had like about 8 people watching. You know, like, you know, just sitting there trying to remember. I think he had about like 8 people watching. Hey, y'all, I don't mind if they do that. Hell, it's actually a pretty good idea. It actually is a pretty good idea. The best way you could get your channel going is you get you and your buddy on there with an argument. An ongoing argument. And then you get together on the telephone and make plans. You know what you're gonna do tomorrow with the person you arguing with. Don't think people won't do that. And then that, you know, whatever that Anna boy, yeah, I mean, I did like her, y'all. I mean, I thought she was all right, you know. But whatever she's doing, listen to me good, so you know you get it. Whatever she's doing, there's a cherry involved. You understand? You know, I don't really know how I got talking about this, but like, I seen something. It might have been today, you know. I see, Kathy was on my live one night. That live's still up, or I put it back up, you know. I had took it down, but I put it back up because she was wanting everybody to see, you know, what was said. But that girl was, not Anna, but the other. She was, being as I took the video down, see, she could say anything was on there. And there's people that will believe it. But like, you know, she like started something in. That wasn't even true. Hey, Kate, you didn't say nothing about her. You say, when you get on here, y'all, you talk about what's on your mind. You know what I'm talking about? And it's like being in church, you know. You say, like, man, I guarantee the preacher's talking to me, you know. And I mean, he's, he might not be talking about you. He might be talking about somebody else. And I actually see that pretty good bit. Used to a lot, People always thought I was talking about them. But usually if I'm talking about somebody, I'll say who I'm talking about. I won't sit there and go for, keep you wondering who the hell I'm talking about. I myself, I know you probably won't hardly believe it, but I don't care too much about drama. But like what? Here's what gets me, y'all. Here's what gets me. Somebody's telling a lie on you. That sounds believable. I guarantee you, I could think of a lie on anybody and make it sound that it could be true. And that's what gets me. Hey, y'all, I always been straight up. Since you knew me. And he never got on here and lied about nobody. Nobody. If you hear me saying it, it's true. Matter of fact, I usually don't hardly talk unless I know what I'm talking about. Because I can't stand to hear somebody talking that don't know what they're talking about. I can't stand it. And there's plenty of people like that. There's only one truth, y'all. There's only one truth. Me and Tammy live pretty simple life. And let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you something that you'll understand. And hey, like I say, y'all, I don't care what the gals do. I really don't care. I really don't care, y'all. But like, here's what happens, y'all. Here's what happens. So you see how Tammy is, y'all? What if you've seen a different side of her? Where she's actually mean. Or just say she ain't mean. Just say, yeah, there's something about her you can tell. You find out, and then you find out, well, she's not really a Christian. Then you find out, I'm washing clothes and she's sitting over there getting drunk. You know what I'm talking about? And like once you see that, you can't take it back. Tammy is actually just like She is on camera, y'all. I'm actually like what I am. I'm actually like what you see in real life. Hey, sometimes that's like a little much for people. Hey, somebody asked me one time, said, it might have been a couple of years ago, said, does Tammy ever cuss? I said, no. She said, she don't never cuss like if she dropped a cake in the floor. You know what I'm talking about. She don't, y'all. All them prayers, I hear them prayers. And she loves me. Hey, she kisses me every night, every morning. Just like what she appears. That's what I'm saying, y'all. That's what kind of the bad thing about the drama, you know. I guess it don't make you a bad person, you know. You know, the truth is that's what women do, you know. Hey, they fuss with one another. Hey, Tammy's like, she don't do that too much. I ain't never known her to be like that. Like, you know, talking about a woman at work or something other, you know. And I told her a long time ago, go there and do what you're supposed to do, and hey, she done it, you know. So I don't care who's over there running around. Don't, like, let them go. There's a woman that made me mad over there one time. She was the one, Tammy just slipped up and said something, she didn't even know she even said anything. But that woman was messing around with a man over there. And Tammy said, oh, I see y'all dressed alike today. That woman took her in the office. Tammy didn't even know they was boyfriend and girlfriend. I actually know what it was. The man was married. And the rumors was getting out. So when the woman was in there getting on to Tammy in the office, she brung the man in there showing I ain't gonna put up with this. And Tammy was completely innocent. Tammy, she didn't even know they was. Somebody told her after she got out of the office. She said, everybody knows they together. Said, you didn't know it? She said, no, I didn't know it. Oh, hey, y'all, like I say, them, that don't bother me. I mean, this will probably go for a little while and then they'll all wind up friends. I know they say, no, I won't neither. But it's kind of got a way of working like that. So I just figured I'd let y'all know. Hey, y'all, I'm fitting to get over there and finish that motor. Hey, we'll see y'all next time.